If you want a perfect way to add immense value to clients so that way they can trust you and they are begging to work with you, watch to the end of this video because I'm going to show you how you can use a social media audit just like this one to gain and retain high-paying clients for your Facebook ads agency. Stay tuned. What's going on YouTube? It's Aaron here with another video, and this one I'm going to show you how you can use a social media audit to impress, wow your clients, your potential clients, and then ultimately sign them as potential people to work with. So in this social media audit I was able to get this potential client through a Facebook ad lead magnet that I did a while back. I signed up for the lead magnet, and then I had a ManyChat messenger bot sequence flow, and it offered a social media audit, which he took advantage of. And I'm obviously going to blow out his information and stuff like that. But anyway, the point of the social media audit is just to pretty much say, hey, I know what I'm doing, and I could definitely immensely help you with my services, because there are a lot of marketers out there that just simply don't know what they're doing. But if you can provide an audit and can provide real good value to them and reveal stuff that they didn't know, they're gonna be more inclined to trust you and work with you. So pretty much this is the audit I have here, and the first page is always just the name of the client, the potential client, and then I say the strength and weaknesses of your online presence and how to fix them. Then obviously I have my contact information there. So pretty much, so what I do is go on to Loom, and it's a free software. I'm literally using Loom right now. So in these video links, it's just me really pointing out the pros and the cons of their Facebook page, which I have right on this audit right here. With the website review, I just go onto the website and I see how it looks, see the different stats, and I tell them how they can make it better. And I put all that content and I write it out here on this video, in this PowerPoint as well, And you could just tell, like, so these videos are like around 20 to 30 minutes each. So that's 40 minutes of content plus the PowerPoint. So I just like to think that the more time you spend with someone, the more you get to like them. So pretty much with these videos and this PowerPoint, that's like an hour's worth of content that person can watch. Plus, now that I have a YouTube channel, they can go into my YouTube channel. So the more that people interact with you, the more that they see your face, they hear your voice, the more likely they are to work with you. So that's why I don't just write it out in an audit. I do it in a video as well. So pretty much the next section is, what do I have in this audit? So let me just move my face. The video, I say the videos include all the information as well. I say the current metrics of their Facebook page, their pros and their cons of their Facebook page. And if they're running ads already, I definitely comment on the ads and say how they can make it better, what things they should improve on it. And if you don't know how to check if they are actually running ads, I'll have an iCard to a video up there of how to see all the ads your competitors or your potential clients are actually running. But yeah, I tell them the pros and cons of the Facebook page. So when I say that, I just say like, okay, these tips and tricks will get you to show your ads for cheaper. So it's pretty much everyone wants their ads to show for cheaper. So when he sees this, he's going to be like, oh, wow, he's going to tell me how I can get my ads to show for cheaper, because he did run Facebook ads. Pros and cons of your websites. And then I say what you can do literally today to improve your web presence and in essence get more buyers and sellers. So pretty much for the Facebook page metrics, I go on a free software called Likealizer, a free website called Likealizer, and it gives you a whole bunch of information. So actually, let me just go on it right now. Okay, yeah, so here is Likealizer. So you can literally just type in the person's Facebook page right here. So you can just type in my page, and then it'll bring it up, and then it'll give you all sorts of valuable data, which you can literally take that data and let's get back to the PowerPoint. You can take that data and plop it right onto here, the important metrics that they have. So pretty much in this case, this client had only 197 followers, but they also tell you the average post per day, and his average posts are pretty much 0 posts per day. So I tell him that you should be posting on Facebook daily, which is an actionable step that he could be doing literally today. It's better for your ad account history, so Facebook trusts you more, and thus it's not like you're a spam ad account or a spam Facebook page, and thus your ads will show for cheaper. And then after that, I go into the engagement / post metric pros. I Likelizer also pretty much tells you this as well, but I also just like to go into the page as well just to make sure that it's actually all filled out and Likelizer is actually reporting me good data. So I tell them, okay, his about section's fully filled out. So if you want the about section and like pretty much everything that you could possibly fill it out with as much detail as possible. That way it kind of makes it easier for if people are searching, let's say, real estate agent and like his area, then his name is going to pop up, his Facebook page is going to pop up. And this is a really important one, which I was glad he had, is a call to action. So a lot of pages don't have like necessary call to action. So a lot of Facebook pages, especially business Facebook pages, they don't have good call to action. So let me show you an example of it. Okay, so in this case, what he had, which I recommend that all Facebook pages have, is pretty much they have a call to action like right here. So you want your cover photo to say, I have here, get the 2019 Facebook ads blueprint, click below to claim it, and then they can click right there. A lot of pages don't either just don't utilize the cover photo, or they do have a nice cover photo, but it doesn't say click on this button here. So that's that's a really big pro that I gave him good credit for. And you don't want to only tell the potential client the bad stuff. You want to tell them the good things that they're doing, that like you want to be like, yes, your current efforts of what you're trying is actually working and is actually really good. Because you don't want to make the client feel like they know absolutely nothing, because they know that they know some things and you don't want to offend them. And then I get into the cons, which is where I really show my value. So I say that he doesn't post any videos, and this is the best type of content to post because Facebook loves videos, because whatever makes you stay on Facebook is great onto Facebook's eyes. So I told him, if you want a good video idea, just try taking one with your phone and answering a common buyer question. So he's a real estate agent. So I just say, okay, like, how do you buy a house? Literally go onto your phone and just record, okay, step 1, 2, 3 of how to buy a house. And usually I say like shorter post lengths work better and does not engage with other pages, it's a lot of work. I need to improve when I do this a lot too. It does help your ad account be better. It does get your ads to show for cheaper if you interact with other pages. Plus, it also just spreads your name around, which is also really good. And just to point out, I always have a picture of me and my name and my phone number, my email and my phone number right here, just so that he can keep seeing that nice smile I have, if you think you have a nice smile. And then I go into his website, and then obviously I talk about it more in detail in the video. So I talk about what exactly the copy he should be saying or where he should move stuff. So I say I'll say in the next slide, but I say move your testimonials up to the beginning or your call to action up to the beginning. So I say Facebook Pixel installed, which a lot of people just don't have, even they're running Facebook ads. They have an immediate call to action. The copy adds value, which is really good. They have short sections, which is really nice because I'm not trying to read an essay. Slick design, the website looked pretty nice. And then I also went on it on my phone, and because it has to be mobile optimized. If it's not mobile optimized, it's pretty much irrelevant. And then I go through the website cons. Another thing you can do to add immense value is to test the website speed. So first, content paint. So before I get into that, I pretty much just go into Google Speed. This link right here. I'll probably have a link in the description of the website of it. If I forget to put it, just say in the comments that I forgot. But I say that it's 4.5 seconds before the first ever thing actually loads. And then it takes 12.9 seconds for their web page to fully load. Just imagine waiting 12.9 seconds just for a website to load. And then this is really, really bad because anything over 3 seconds of a load time leads to 10% drop in conversions. So that means if it's 4 seconds, you're losing 10%. If it's 5 seconds, you're losing another 10% on top of that 10%. And you don't want that. And he didn't have any testimonials on the first page, which is a no-brainer, because you wanted to show that, hey, other people have worked with me before and they've had these things to say about me, so that's why you should work with me. And then no contact details show up immediately. So what I like to see usually is just as soon as the web page loads, you have something that's like a call to action, like, oh, book a call with me or book something with me. Because then if people can just immediately go and to click on it, and then usually people will scroll down, and then once they see more information about you, then once they decide to actually book a call with you, they'll scroll up. Then in the video, I do go into detail of like how I would fix it, how I would redesign it, and if he could possibly redesign it. I just go into detail of just how to make it better for the most part. So then after that, I just point out the complete recommendations I recommend for his Facebook page. I say in my video as well, but I also like to have it in words too. So post more content. The more posts you post, the cheaper what ads will be. I've explained it before. Add more description to your story. So maybe his story was just very short and to the point. So pretty much your about section is like, it has to be very short. Your story can be pretty much almost as long as you want. So you want to just actually add your background, your story. Just like I talk about in my Facebook ads business pages, which I'll have as another iCard up there. You just want to add more to your story so that way also when people search for it, it'll immediately come up. Interact and share content from other pages. Like I said before, you want to interact with more pages to spread your word. Also, if you share another page's content, the other page is not going to complain about it. Plus, it's more content for you. It's content that you didn't really have to work for. And, it just makes it easier. So, like, you don't have to be really posting every day. Say post more videos. Take a simple one on your phone. Test multiple images and videos in your ad as possible. So I looked at his ads. He only had like image ads for the most part, and they honestly look like stock photos. So I told them to start experiment with video, experiment with images, and see how that works. If you can, have a video as your cover photo, and then add a call to action as possible. Then I said, if you can, have a video as your cover photo, and then add call to actions in the description of your cover photo. So again, I cover that in my Facebook business pages. When you click on the cover photo, actually, I'll just show you guys. So yeah, when people click on the cover photo, there's this little section here that also appears as well. So you want to have a link so somebody can book a call or whatever you want the people to do, because a lot of people click on this and they don't take advantage of the space. So it's a little neat trick over there. And yeah, and then have a more natural profile picture. So his profile picture was kind of just bland and just, it looked kind of fake for the most part. So just have a more natural one of like, you outside in front of a house or with your family. Just have a more natural profile picture for your business page. And then to the website. And then I just told them the contact information should be the first objects to load. Words, find a home section should be in a better font. I just didn't like that font. And then you can add your own personal touches to it. You can just say, oh, I personally just didn't like that. And, you can add your own opinion, add your own value into it. Just as long as it actually does help the customer. Don't just say, oh, I just don't like real estate, because then that just doesn't help the client with anything at all. And then fixed links on the bottom pages. So I also test all the links. So I just test all the links to make sure they actually work and that they go to where I want them to go. And then in the website video, I literally show them of me clicking onto the link and then being like, oh, I'm at this like dead web page and this is going to cause people to not trust you and then immediately leave. And then increase the page speed load time. So you can do that by just using less size images and just using not as high resolution images. And then add testimonials as well to his website. And I just said include the ones you have from Facebook. Literally take those testimonials and copy and paste it. So then I go into pretty much my little pitch. So I'm like, okay, I added all this value. And usually I follow up with the client a couple days after I send the audit, just to say, oh, how did you like the audit? Any recommendations how I could have made it better? And then this actually did lead me to a nice booked warm call from him. But unfortunately, this client never got back to me. I sent him my contract. He wanted to work with me, but then it happens that you send the client the proposal and then nothing happens, even though no matter how many times you follow up. But anyway, I was still able to add a lot of immense value. And I actually did really enjoy doing this audit as well. And I also just test my knowledge as well. Like, okay, can I actually go into a person's Facebook page and website and actually point out the flaws and tell them how I can make it better. So that is exactly how you run a social media audit. If you got value from this video, if you want me to send this template to you, leave a comment below and I'll send you a templatized version of this. So that way you could just literally just take the template and then add your own information to it. Just be sure to change my picture and email and phone number. So that is it for this video. Hope you got a lot of value from that. Be sure to click on the video I have up there about how to actually beat the Facebook algorithm so that your ads can show for cheaper, just like I talked about a lot in this audit. I'll see you guys in that video.